Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're having an amazing day today. Let's go ahead and make sure you all can hear me. If you would please, in the comment section, type the number 1 and let me know that you can. I would greatly appreciate it. Welcome, 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 one and all. And as we get started here today, keep in mind that everything we do is for educational purposes. Only nothing is meant to be advice or recommendations. And if you like what you see here today, make sure you follow along. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, ring the bell so you get all the notifications, and of course, follow us on any of the other social platforms. We'll have links to all of these down in the show notes below that you can grab on there. So, hey, morning, Robert. Erica, good morning. Kevin, morning, sir. Alan, good morning. I'm looking forward to your wit again today, Alan. Good morning, John, Paula, Joel, morning. Ed, how you doing? Ed, how's futures treating you, my friend? Ha-ha. Good morning, Whitney. Say, hey, good morning. Morning, all. All right. Fantastic. Well, man, we have just got a whole hump load of stuff to get through today. So since I've got this up on the screen, let's just go ahead and look first at what we've got economic reports. I don't know how much it's going to matter today with the attack of Russia on the Ukraine. I don't know how much all these other things are going to come into play. They may become muted, but we're looking at the GDP coming out right now at 8:30. I don't know if it's going to make much of a difference again. Unemployment is coming out now. 10 o'clock, we've got some home sales and gas storage. That's a yellow report. I don't know why they still have that as yellow. That should be orange at minimum because of the threat of Russia, and probably red now, in my opinion. Crude oil should also be red right now at this point. I mean, we're up $7 or $8 on crude this morning. And then we've got 2 Fed members speaking today at noon and 8. They did say that it looks like the Fed is not going to be able to raise a half point, which they thought they were going to do. They're going to only get away with a quarter point with some of the cost increases we're going to see. I mean, come on, guys. When we see what we just saw happen on gas and oil prices, forget what it's going to be at the pump. The $60 I paid is going to be something I'm looking forward to. Yes, I'd love to pay only $60 again to fill my tank up. Hey, Charles, good morning. Good morning. All right, let's go take a look at the futures. So the ES is down 114.75, 115.50. Holy mackerel. They are just in a slide, baby. Now they're holding on this bottom right here, right? Got a double bottom pattern set up in there. We'll see if it actually holds or not, or breaks through. But crush, kill, destroy is the name of the game today, right? YM. We're down 847 points, also near its lows of the session, of the overnight session. NQ, down 453 points. NQ is approaching very close to bear market territory, which means 20% drop from where it was. Are stocks on sale? Well, prices are on sale. That doesn't mean that this is the time to buy yet. The war is over. Russia gives in, concedes a little bit. Things are better. We see gas and oil is not so bad. You'll see stocks start to pop on that news, but we just don't know is that next week or next year, right? With what's going on here right now. So who the heck knows? What's in the minds of a crazy person? On the rut, RTY. By the way, I watched the movie last evening, The King's Man, which if you've ever watched The Kingsman movies, it's kind of the prequel to that. It's the start of what's happened there. And it shows you about what crazy people do as leaders. It is an amazing movie, and that's why I watched it. I saw the attack on Russia from Russia last night, flipping channels, and saw that this was on one of the channels that we have, and wound up watching the movie until like 12:30 in the morning last night. And it very much how people are manipulated and how power works. So maybe something worth looking at. Russell is down 48 points. It was a good movie too, but I like Kingsman movies. So Bitcoin, we are down. We're only down $2,170 today. The value of Amazon is what we're down today on Bitcoin. But it is the least of them, they say, percentage-wise. So 230 points on Ethereum to the downside. So Bitcoin is down, just under 6%, where Ethereum is down almost 9%. Gold, all-time highs, or not all-time highs, but recent high. I mean, we're crushing it, guys. We're up 55 points on gold. Unheard of numbers. You don't move 55 points in a day on gold. You just don't, right? That is almost 3% move on the day for gold. And crude oil, don't back down yet, baby. I ain't sold my position yet today. 99.78. I've been saying it for weeks. We're going to ring the bell. Ding, ding, ding. Hit 100 and right back down from 100 points, right? We did it. I've got an open position right now on a energy stock. We're more than a double, probably closer to a triple on it at this point. We're going to look to sell it today. Unless I see some recovery happening on energy and we start bolstering up, I'm going to look to exit out of that position today. It's a March position, so I'm getting close. It's got 22 days left. So it's time. It's time. All right. So, wow, just tons happening here. So go ahead. Let's go look at the trades from yesterday. I'm going to ask you guys to do the same as you did yesterday and every other day. Share the trades that you went through yesterday. How did you do? I mean, I got an email last night. Let's see. Is she in here today? I got an email last night about a trade, and it was absolutely outstanding on what happened yesterday with Lowe's, right? So let's see. You guys drop in there. Good morning, Karen. Yeah, Sean said I may be living in my van down by the river before too long. I get it, Sean. I do. All right, let's go look at the trades from yesterday. So Lowe's is a great example of a phenomenal move yesterday as far as trade goes, right? So LOW is the ticker symbol, right? They had earnings. I was looking at a bull put spread below 220. And if you remember, let me bring back my daily chart. If you remember, I wasn't crazy about, we were in a true bearish bias. We were opening up right about the moving average. And I said, you could use the bull put spread below the 220 if you get the balance. If you fail, break the 220.43, retest and drop. We're going to look at taking the trade there, right? Well, I took the bull put spread on the open yesterday, right? Or was it right on open? A few minutes after the open. I took the bull put spread on Lowe's yesterday, and we got 40 cents on the 220, 217 half puts, right? So it was a really nice move to the upside. And then we failed very quickly. I wound up getting out of that trade, giving 30 of the 40 cents back on that trade. It was just way overvalued right on the open. So we got fortunate there. We made 10 cents on it, which is nothing, right? On the overall deal. But when we broke, and these two lines that are drawn on here are the two fib lines that I have on my chart, right? The 220 and 216 lines, okay? There's not a lot of room in there, but they are what they are. We broke down, and on that breakdown, we're able to, on this retest right here, the 1040 candle, we're able to go ahead and just go long on puts. Now, it got a little scary as we pop back up here, but there was no reason to get out at that point yet. We rolled back over, and before we got down to this 216 level, we were out of that trade, right? So great move. That was what put did we do? The 225 puts on Lowe's. It was about $1.75 profit on that one. So that was a nice move. One contract, $175, right? Erica, there you go. Erica said Lowe's went well. Yeah. So I'll go into it in a moment, but absolutely, it was just phenomenal. The next one was PANW, and that was the only other one I took yesterday, right? It was PANW. Now, Lowe's is not on my power option plays list, but PANW is, right? And I told you why I like Lowe's and lumber and what's going on there and so forth. The way they're tracking customers coming in, how many times they buy a year, how many times contractors are in there a year, over 100 times a year. A contractor is showing up in there, which is up from the previous years. So, I like the metrics. I like the things they're looking at there. PANW, they are on our list because they are a power option plays candidate. And yesterday they were earnings, right? And we were looking at a position on PANW, and let's see what's going on. Let me bring the chart back up. Right? So what did we say? Right? Well, remember, where did we open? We opened up right at the moving average, the 21 moving average, the green line, right? If I'm going to bring this in a little bit, right at that 21 moving average. So, okay, that right there puts me position number 1 in the chair. I am back here. Can't reach the keyboard. Can't do anything. I'm watching because there's nothing exciting about this to me of I want to take this trade. There's just not. There's nothing in there that says, ooh, take the trade, take the trade, take the trade, right? As we break to the downside, look what happens. We break. So here's the gap up. We break that 495.92 level. We push up, we push down, we close here, and we get a fail. So either on that 1030 or that 1040 candle, that 1045 candle, one of those candles gave you, depending on your risk profile, gave you the entry into the trade, right? And I know PANW like the back of my hand. The back of my hand, right? I know like the back of my hand, right? It's one of the 20 stocks that are on our power option plays. I've got a dossier on it. I know how it eats, how it drinks, how it breathes, how it sleeps, when it gets sick, who it likes, who it hates, the TV shows it watches. I know everything that there is to know about how to trade this vehicle, right? This position. So when I see that come up, a newsy type item like it did yesterday, it's back on our list. And, you know, going back to the daily, it flipping failed. I mean, no ifs, ands, or buts. It failed off of that 495.92, and that 479.69 is our support, right? So it was a perfect storm type entry into the trade. On PANW, the 495 put at about $10. We got out of it at the end of the day, near the end of the day, at $17.75. That's $7.75 profit. Guys, absolute home run, right? And I'm looking for the same types of things to happen today, right? The same types of moves that take place today. So we did extremely well yesterday on our trade. So hopefully you're able to take someone. Robert said SPCE was a naked put in the money this morning. Yep. Well, after the move today, right? Low bull put spread underwater this morning. Apple bear call spread did okay. Delta Airline covered call not looking too good. Nothing bullish is looking good today, Robert, right? At all. Nothing bullish looking good at all today. John said Netflix up 47%, although it went up 100, backed off, I guess. Still good, but perfect. Alan said Netflix binge. All right. Paul said American Express up a little bit, even on Costco, down on Nvidia. Alan said United Healthcare paid the claim. All right. Erica said Lowe's went well. And I forwarded this to Sean, who's in here with us last night. Erica had sent an email in that said, I'm super thrilled to follow your rules on the Lowe's trade this morning. I'm up $2,462.50. I got in below 220, like you mentioned in class. So excited. I'm just one trade away. Woohoo. Right? Oh, woohoo! Not woohoo. Woohoo! There we go. That's better. That's more better, right? In the infinite wisdom of my shop teacher, Mr. Schwartz. So great job on that, Erica. It was a great trade. It really was, right? So we got out before it hit this fib line. Alan said entries were presenting around the same 5-minute bar. Couldn't set up orders fast enough. Good problem to have. Yes, Alan, I know, right? I mean, and that's how it works. Guys, we went through and I did power option plays yesterday. We were up another 30 grand or something in the last couple of days on our power option plays trades. And we've absolutely crushed it this year. I mean, it's very possible we're at $400,000 at the end of this month in P&L for power option plays on our it's on our sim account, right? But we take every trade based on the rules, right, that we lay out there. And that's what Alan's saying. There's so many trades, you just don't have the opportunity to take them all. All right. So with that, let's go take a look at today's candidates. All right. So I did create a watch list of the candidates today. Here we've got them listed out in order. I'm going to bring up the first one, which is Alibaba. Right. And everybody today, let's make it easy. Everybody today, earnings. Everybody today is earnings. All right. So Alibaba. Woo, okay. What's going on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, good. Just making sure. I thought maybe I was missing somebody there. So Alibaba had earnings come out. Right now they are at 102.20, right? So they broke that 108 level. Let's scrunch it down. They are sitting at 102, so they're just above that $100 level. So guys, for me, the only way I'd want to trade this one right now is I'd want to do a bear call spread above 109. It's going to be more of a wait. I just don't think we're going to get a good trade on there, or the stock below 100. All right, break 100, retest 100, and fail. That's it. Continuation move is the only way I'm looking at this one, right? Booking, now they were in a neutral bias after yesterday's close. They actually were the only stock on power option plays that was not bearish yesterday. They were in a neutral bias. They ate no more. All right, after their earnings last evening, let's see how bad they got hit. Well, that don't look so bad, right? They're down 220 points, right? We're talking 9% drop. They're down to 2250, we'll call it right now. So 2251, 53. Look at that. So we just got below the 2453 level on the fibs, right? So here's what I want to tell you on booking. If you're looking to trade it, you're going to have large bid-ask spreads, overvalued options, and very low open interest. I'm just warning you right up front. You really should paper trade booking, in my opinion, for a year before you ever put a penny in it. Drop dead serious, folks. If you don't understand how this thing moves, you could easily, right now we're looking at some options, and I don't know which ones it is. I'm just seeing it right here on the option chain. 250 by 268. You've got an $18 bid-ask spread, and there's no open interest. Here's one open, and it's 260 by 2. So it's about $18. Okay. So, and puts maybe much worse, right? No, well, it's about $10 on puts. Okay. So just an FYI, not for the faint of heart. Just be very cautious with that one. All right. So what I'd love to see here is a bear call spread. Here's why I like the bear call spread part. If you can get the premium for it, you can minimize your risk greatly in this trade to $5 minus the premium you take in. So I want a bear call spread above, and right now if we're sitting at 2250, above 2254. All right. Next is eBay. Let's go look at eBay. They're down $4.61. Right now they're at $50 on eBay. So let's go to an F5, 6, do the unscrunch thing, 7, 8. So never mind. Let's see. I'm going to go over here where there are no fibs, no moving averages on there. Nice move down. All right, so let's go and draw some Fibonacci. Right, so that gap down, we kind of recorrected. So we're going to go off of that swing high right there. We're going to come down to that swing low. It brought us a move back up to the 236. We have at least $1 between the 50 and the 618. And looking pretty good. So let's get the moving average on it. So we're in a true bearish bias right now. And this morning we're down at $50. So we are at 50, which means we're down below the negative 618. So 44 to 51 is $6. We need to split that level in half, which means we have to apply what's called a Fibit. With what's going on in the markets, last night's Monster Market Mover trainings, for those of you that couldn't make it live last night, last night's Monster Market Movers training was on, the pattern of the month was on Fibits, right? Because right now, you need to know how to use them properly. With what's going on in the market, it's going to become very important because of the dramatic moves we're making. You're going to have those larger fib separations between those higher numbers, and you're going to have to make sure you know how to fix or adjust fibs for that. So if we're sitting at 50 right now, 47.60 is our move. So I want to do a bear call spread above 51. We're going to call it above 52. Above 52. All right, Moderna is next. mRNA. Also, earnings. They are down $3.36 on the earnings, right? Erica said, agreed. Yep, you better know how to use them, guys. And if you know how to use Fibbits, you can crush it in this market with just fibs and moving averages if you can properly use them. Sean, will you drop the link in there for the Fibonacci training? It's free, guys. It's a 3-day series. You're going to get a video every day. And in that video, I'm going to walk you through it. They're about an hour long in total for all 3 of them. But I'm going to walk you through, give you some exercises of what to do, some ways for you to continue to grow your fib knowledge and so forth, how to practice and such. So, excuse me, we're down about 336, which is 2.5%. So let's go take a look. See? So on Moderna, we probably need fibs in here. Let's see. Fibbits. Do we need Fibbits? 88 to 38. $50. Yes, see, we need Fibbits in there. So we're going to add a negative 136 and a 118, which are Fibbits. Right? You know that because they're black lines as well. When you see a black line on my fibs, they're Fibbits. So we've got 13, 23, 33, 25. Good. We don't need another Fibbit in there. So we're sitting right now 133, 132.35. Oh, yeah, I like it. Okay. So I want the stock below 138. And I want a bear call spread above 138. Yeah, we're close enough to it. I don't know how much premium we're going to get with the move that was made. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. All right, that's Moderna. Guys, start dropping your candidates in. All right, I've only got a few more left. So what candidates do you want me to take a look at? We're going to run them right up until 9 o'clock, 9:02 or so. So drop them in early because the later ones may not get touched today. All right, so who did I say? It was NCLH. Yeah, I got some things out of order here because NCLH was a late addition on my list. I found it late. So they're down $1.43. Not a big move compared to where we were, but Norwegian Cruise Lines, right? So if we go back and look, they hadn't been doing well as it is, right? We can draw a fib right off of this move here. All right. So again, earnings 23.60, 24.99. Yep. So we've got our dollar move in there. So if we look at NCLH, we're looking at they're sitting at 1786, and we have 1778 as a fib line. Go figure, right there, right flipping there, right. 14 to 18 is $4. I need Fibbits in here. So we're going to add a negative 136 and a 118, as we've done before. Okay. So we're sitting at 1786 right now. So right here. So I want to do a bear call spread above 19. Right? You do have 50-cent increments here. So you can pick up a decent premium, hopefully, for a small potential move. Right? After Norwegian is pizza. P-Z-Z-A. Woo! Papa John's, baby. They're down $11 right now. Almost 11% move to the downside. Why? Their earnings were good, but they refused to give any guidance for 2022 because of the uncertainties with COVID. Go figure. Go figure. Right? Now, they are monthly options, so I'm not crazy about it, but I wanted to bring it up because of their guidance of you've got restaurants saying we've had great years now. We're just not sure with what's going on with COVID if we're going to still continue to see that or not. Right? I hope they borrowed money before they made that announcement because after today, it's an absolute thrashing. So I'm not excited about it. I'm going to put weight next to it. Let me see. BCS above 19. I had written NCLH in the wrong place, right? Because it is not a weekly option, but I wanted you to see it was just a tremendous move today, right? And then Wayfair is our last one. W. Right, so we look at Wayfair. They're down earnings. They're down $21.28. They're sitting at $100. We're talking about a 17.5% drop on this position. That's the type of move this thing has made already today, right? So we go back And there's just something about a Wayfair. I don't like them as a company at all. Let's see. Very old fib that's on there. We actually need to pull that back and get it out the way. Let's go over here. And yeah, that's actually a pretty good place right there. So right off of that swing high, good V top, small move, sideways, V bottom. Right, we move back, not quite, but just about to that 236. Always a good sign when you can get back up towards the 236. So right now, let's do the scrunch, and let's see what we need. 30 to 70 is 40 points. Yep, we need Fibbits. So let's go ahead and add the negative 136 and the 118. All right. We're sitting at 101 right now, which is right above this fib line. So I'm going to look at a bear call spread above 107, which is this Fibbit line that's in here, right? So you've got a few dollars of protection to the upside, about $6 or $7 to the upside before you get in trouble. And again, earnings just not as good as they could have been, I guess, on their numbers. All right. Wunderbar. So with that, let's go ahead and jump in and see what we can't find on your candidates. All right. Very first one Evelyn put in is SPY. Why? Because we like you. So everything is going to have to be checked for pre-market right now, right? So we're looking at 412 is the current price on SPY. So 4 to 20, we don't need a fib in there. So 412. So that's Evelyn. Evelyn, we're right in the middle again, right? So give me move back up to the 421. It would be great. Or what I would be looking for on SPY today, which I will be looking for without a doubt, is pivot points. Pivot points. So T-Chess, good morning. I just saw that you put in SPY as well. So hopefully that helps you guys. Let me know in the comment section down below. Kevin's asking for Nvidia. And I want to switch over the watch list here so I can see Fibbits without having to go look. So let's go check on Nvidia. All right, Nvidia is down $15 this morning to 210, we'll call it 209. Right, so we're sitting just below that 210 level. So Kevin, if we can, press back up from that 209.5 to that 210.5 and fail, you got 200 and 196 as your support in there. So there is definitely some room for movement to the downside on Nvidia. Trip, you had the same thing in there. So guys, if that was helpful, let me know in the comment section below. Andres is asking for Tesla. Andres, I'm glad you picked big stocks, ones that I know the names of. Every once in a while, you get someone drop something in there and say, can you look at this, dog food company called Choo Choo Wow Wow? And I'm like, who the heck is that? I got to go searching for the symbols. So I appreciate the big names. So Tesla, let's see how bad the damage is on them today. Because I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of anybody up today. So Tesla right now is down at 713. Woo! All right, breaking that 719 level. I love it. So bear call spread above that 719, or for me, even better, if this was an overreaction and it moves back up and fails, I'm looking to take the bearish trade if we can get it back up near that 789 level. Debbie, on SPY, it's in the middle. So you needed to move to a level or trade off pivot points is what I was saying on it. So Andres, I hope that helps. Let me know in the comment section below. Let's see. Paula had asked for SPY. We already did that one. Good. I'm glad so many of you are looking at SPY. I think I push it enough that people are finally starting to take notice of it. Amazing Amazon, right? John's asking for Amazon. So how bad did they get hit? I haven't looked at them yet this morning. Let's see. Oh, they're only down 100, 90. So let's not call it 100. They're down 90 points, right? Not a big deal. So they're sitting at 2806 right now. So, wow. All right. So same thing, Debbie. This is just like SPY. They're at 2806. I really want to see them move back up to a fib line and a fail, or I'm going to work off of pivot points intraday to find entries off of whatever pivots are pivots. You're not going to find something, some special anomaly. I use standard pivot points 99% of the time in my trades except if you get very large gaps, and I've got my own proprietary numbers that I use for that. But otherwise, I like Amazon. I just want to see that move back up. And I would love to see Amazon get down below that 2707 level. Absolutely would. I'd love to see Amazon down close to that 2400. I think it's a better buy down there. Of course, it's a better buy, but I think it's a better support level for them, right? About that level. So that's Amazon. What was that? I hope that helps, John. Charles is asking for the Qs. Q. Woo, they're getting smaggerooty today. I don't have to look, right? They are down 10 points right now, which puts them at 319.5. So 319 is support, right? So Charles, that's huge. 319 is the support level. Break the 319, retest the 319, fail off the 319, and there's your entry, right? And of course, you could use pivots as well along the way. So I hope it helps. Let me know down in the comment section. Apple. And that is, I took it off the screen, Erica. Okay, so let's see, Erica, what we've got here. They said they're down below 150 today, I think it was. 153.5. Okay. So we are, Eric, I like it, right? So nice. We broke the 154.70. Retest, fail. Do we need Fibbits here? 54 to 61 is 7. No. 47 to 55. 5 and 3 is 8. Nope, I don't need Fibbits. So 147 is our downside target on Apple. I like it a lot. Hope that helps. Charles is saying Square using a put debit spread. So I can look at Square for you. I am not the debit spread trader. That's Amelia. She is the debit spread trader here. I am more of a credit spread type person. So Square is down $5.50 right now. Let's see. So if they're sitting at $83, we're under the 89, above that 76. I'd like to see it come back up to the 89 and fail. But 89 is my resistance. So if for a bear call spread, I'd be above that $89 level for sure. All right. I hope that helps, Charles. I did SPY already, T-Chess. That's good. Robert's asking for Apple and Facebook. We did Apple already, right? So we got Facebook. Facebook. Ha, ha, ha! There you go, Mark. Woo, are you getting slammed today? Right? Down another $7. Holy mackerel. Crush, kill, destroy. They're sitting at 191 right now, right? So we're in the middle of nowhere there, Robert. Caution, right? 200 resistance, 184.5 support. Pivot points would be your only choice today for me on this one, all right? Let's see. Jones asking for GLD. We're going to end it there. Yeah, I actually had gold, GOLD, on my list. I took it off all because of Russia, guys. I mean, gold right now is up big time in pre-market, right? Let's see where GOD is. They're up 462. Come on, the other one. Let's go get a bigger picture with the unscrunch in there. Fibs are good. We're sitting right now at 183. So let's see, 79 to 85, 6 points. Oh, we definitely need Fibbits in there, both of them. So let's go ahead and add the negative 136 and the 118 Fibbits. All right, let's go back to an F5. So we're sitting at 183 right now, which puts us up here, right? So bull put spread maybe down below, but 181.67 is support. 184.5 is resistance. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Hey, listen, grab those fib links that Sean dropped in. Take that free training, guys. Even if you know and understand trade fibs, it would be great for you to follow through and learn exactly what we do, what I do with them. Even if it's nothing more than a refresher, it's a free training, guys. Take advantage of it, right? With that, make it a profitable day. Stay focused on the quest to becoming a great trader. Keep crushing it. And remember, you're just one trade away. Take care, everyone. I will see you tomorrow morning. Bye for now.